mentioned that you got a second camera.
Yeah, so it's live right now, but one over there on that podium, attached to the mic stand, there's a little camera. I don't like it though. It's not very high quality. Here. There's that camera.
Right, I understand.
This is our original camera. That's much clearer. But yeah,
I was thinking possibly a second camera could be, particularly for Saturday mornings, could be on the total.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
So, I mean, everybody has an idea. I'm not trying to screw things up, but I'm just saying that
Right.
instead of seeing the rest of the pews
Right.
during the Saturday morning Torah service, you actually see the Torah. That would be terrific.
It's easy enough to just put the camera over there.
So you put it on the boom.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. As I said, everybody has an idea. Clutter the idea. Attention.
Yay, sitting room. Watching the next one. Watching the next one. Watching the next one. I want to read. Guys, I'm sitting over here. Guys, I'm sitting over here. The next one. Mama, I'm gonna sit here. Mama, I can see. I can. This is my seat. Also, I'm not sitting with it. I'm just gonna look where I'm. The next day working. The next day working. The next day working. The next day working. The next day working.
Rabbi Jeremy's here? Rabbi name's Jeremy. Rabbi have names too.
I'm just gonna look at the next one.
Don't touch that.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at the next thing. You can see everything. Oh my god.
Whoa, that's us.
Yeah, and who goes on the board can see you. Like if you go on the board, I could see you.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave it alone, okay?
He doesn't do all the boards.
You got yours, is that right?
can see you. Oh my gosh, I can see me. They have two. Judah, come look at this. They have two. Hey, they have two. Oh my gosh, Judah, come look at this. Yes. Judah, come look at this. It shows us too. Oh my gosh. See. Yes. Can you see? Yeah. Yes, we can see you. See, I can't point it. Can you still see me on both of them? No, I can't see you on this one. I can see you on that one. You can see me too. Yeah. I can't. Now you can. Now you can see him. Oh, yeah. Wait. A little bit back. Yeah. Great. Now back. Sorry. We can see both of you. We can see your back and your front. Your back. Well, you're going back. Judah. Connected. Now, can you see me now? Stop! Ian. Yes, I can see you. Now you can't. Now you can see Judah. I can see you. I can see you. Now I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you. I did that. See you. That's connected working. I can't see anyone. I'm spying on you. Can you see me? Yes. Oh my gosh, you're behind like so weird. Dad, I can't see you. Oh my God, look at that! Look at that!
Sure. Yeah, just don't touch it.
Look at that! I can see you! It's the back shelf. Hey! You're coming out of both.
That's crazy.
I can see you in both. What? I can see your dad. I can see you. I can see you. I can see you now.
You guys gotta keep
See the back.
No. This is
two people right now.
Four.
That's when you split the screens.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dad, there's another screen up there.
Excuse me. How much snug are you?
You know what?
Harold, let's come down to the middle. There's a microphone or the camera up there. Phone that's in. Then everything will be made of seat right there. There we go. After.
I can see her. I can see a bit on her. I can see her. We can see her front and back, so I can.
Yeah, they can see you.
I can see you, Point. I can see her. I can see her.
That is the mic.
Oh, so that's the little mic above that. Mic. How many people are listening?
Are you in service or I thought so.
That gives you.
What's that?
I can
I know.
see you behind.
I have to wear a big
and
keeper so that my shiny bald head doesn't blind everybody.
I'll see my
I'll
front
have to
and
fix
back.
it. We'd have to fix it hard.
I know on that day, but you get it. Are we taking it on the road?
Yes.
Is everybody doing it?
Yes. Yeah, everybody has a package with their name on it.
I can just jump to there to go to the one.
Well, be careful.
It's not. See, you know,
Is it fine for you? Whoa. Boom shakalaka laka.
you can do that stopping sound.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. Rabbi Jeremy's knees will not appreciate that.
I can see the video. Not enough to see. Yeah, stop!
Started in New York. This is the one they go to it.
The announcements are.
Yeah, Kristen said she wasn't for it.
All right, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom!
Yes, we're using that. So the booklets are, when you come in, you can pick them up at the door if you don't have them already. The family Shabbat booklets.
Bigger fan of white.
Well, Shabbat Shalom. We're going to start with the candle lighting. The candles up here.
Everyone pretend like you didn't see him
You
coming
want to
in.
come up? Come on, guys.
There you go.
Say,
Okay, okay.
say the blessing over the candles.
Okay, look at the screen. We're gonna look at the screen.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat 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 shalom. All right, you guys all know Hine Matohu? That's on page 8, the middle of the way down. Yeah. All right. Hine Matohu Manai, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matohu Manai, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matohu Yadadai. Hine Matohu Yadadai. Hine Matohu Manai, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matohu Manai, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matohu Hine Matohu All right, Lechado D. We're trying a new tune we haven't done before, but it repeats a lot, so you get used to it. All right. Great. So this is on page 9. Lecha dodi likra kala pene Shabbat nekala. Lecha dodi likra kala pene Shabbat nekala. Lecha dodi likra kala pene Shabbat nekala. Lecha dodi likra kala. Shamor b'zachor b'diburecha, Ishti anu elamu chad Adonai echad Shemo echad. L'shem kol tiferet v'lifi la 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 Chadoti v'likra chava, v'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, v'nei Shabbat nekabela. So we all stand and we'll face the doors to welcome Shabbat. The last paragraph there. Bohi v'shalom atereva, gam v'simcha u'v'tzahala, tov v'munei am segula. Bohi kala, la 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 lecha dodi likra kala, v'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likra kala, v'nei Shabbat nekabela. Come with me, my friend, to greet the bride, to bring Shabbat peace inside. A day to remember, a day to keep. We listen closely, silence and deep. We each call God by a different name, but one God just the same. Come with me, my friend, to greet the bride, to bring Shabbat peace inside. Come in peace like a beautiful bride into the palace of time. We'll go inside. With joy and love and sweet song, come in Shabbat, here we belong. Come with me, my friend, to greet the bride, to bring Shabbat peace inside.
All right, and we remain standing or rise if you're able to. We're going to continue on with the Baruch on page 10. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. God says to me with a kind of smile, "Hey, how would you like to be God for a while and steer the world?" "Okay," says I, "I'll give it a try." "Where do I sit? How much do I get? What time is lunch? When can I quit?" "Give me back that wheel," says God. "I don't think you're quite ready yet." Page 11. Creator of sunrise and sunset. Let's read this together. Creator of sunrise and sunset, you turn the day into night and the night into morning, dividing the day from the night, so no time is like another. 1,000 starlights write your name in the heavens, source of life. Be with us in the dark, now and always. Blessed are you, Adonai, Creator, who brings in the evening. El Chai Vekayam, Tamid Yom Aleinu, Le'olam V'od. Baruch Atah Adonai Elohim. Okay. Enchanting on this one. Page 15, Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Israel Lamata Torah Mitzvot U'im Mishpatim Otanu B'Madeta. Let's read together in the English in the middle of the page. With a great love, we are loved. Like arms that hold us, we are wrapped in words of Torah, in ways that are good and true. We listen to words of Torah, they are the story of our life. They bring us closer to you. May Torah be with us always, making us happy, filling our days, connecting us to our past, pointing us to our future. Blessed are you, Adonai, our teacher, who loves your people, Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Yisrael.
On page 16.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol nechecha, ve'hayu ha'dvarim ha'emen, asher Anochi mitzavlecha, hayom al levavecha, v'shinata levavecha, v'nivarta, v'shitecha levetecha, u'letecha b'derech, Ushakha, Upunaha, Ushatam Leota, Yadeha, Ayun Dukafo, Beneha, Ukata, Manasizo, Eteha, Ishara. So we're on page 18. Matt's family is going to lead us in this. You can stand.
The painting of the world. The painting of the world, said God, is very nearly done. The forest green, the blue of sea, the golden gleam of sun. I've painted tender browns on bears, soft gray on native whales, and intricate designs of pink and beige on shells of snails. I love the colors of the sky as day turns into light. The red and gold of setting sun, the red the stars shine bright. The tinkling of shadows, red violet blue, velvet black and creamy, and the moon and the soft blue. All the little colors of that maybe left the last side, a little tiny sun, and suddenly said, wait, I love these colors very much. They really are so fun. I think I'll paint my people. Use these colors for my
God used the special browns for skin in every hue and shade, from palest pink to deepest black, from golden brown to beige. God painted hair like sunset reds, and pale as moon silver gray, on older wiser heads.
God painted eyes of green and blue and black and brown and red, and hazel even violet, like the sky was red. My people are so beautiful, God said with great delight. The colors of my whole wide world are wrinkled on the floor.
Page 22, Nicomosa. You guys are here. Oh, yeah. Page 22, Nicomosa. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha ne'er ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele, Nora tehilot osefele. Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha ne'er ba'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefele, Nora tehilot osefele. Adonai Imlo Leolam Va'ed Baruch Adonai Yisrael. Let us read together in English on 22. This is the song that Moses, Miriam, and the Israelites sang as they crossed the sea to freedom. Who is like you, Adonai? What can compare to you? Holy, awesome, doing amazing things. The Israelites felt God when the sea split in front of them, and they sang, Adonai will be with us forever. Blessed are you, Adonai, who makes us free. Page 23, Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ufrosalenu Shabbat Shlomecha, Baruch Adonai, Baruch Shalom, Aleinu B'nai Yisrael, V'yah Yerushalayim. Help us to lie down Adonai in peace, and let us wake up full of life. Keep us safe in your shelter of peace. Blessed are you, source of kindness and love, who spread the sukkah of peace over us, over Jerusalem, and over all who live on earth. Page 26. Shamru. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We're going to rise in our place as we prepare for the Amidah. It's going to be on page, not here. Page, if you want to do the fuller Amidah for Shabbat evening, it is begins on page 35A or 35B.
All right, this is another great detail in the tune. On page, it's just this one line that is the first line of the Amida.
I should clarify, it's 35A here.
Yeah, so the booklet, page 29, just has the first line, and we'll say in the prayer books on page 35 a little bit more for you to have personal prayers. Adonai, Adonai, Satakai Tika, Adonai, Ufiagi, Tehilateha, The silent Amida, page 35. continue on to the top of page 30. Oh, say shalom. You guys all know this one. Oh, say shalom, Deborah. Oh, yeah, say shalom, aleichem. And all Israel. Beru, amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Beru, amen. Okay, you guys can be seated. So, obviously, a lot of things have been delayed in society in various shapes, forms with COVID. The Shem Tov Award is an award that's bestowed on one of our congregants each year, and we wanted to take the Family Shabbat as an opportunity to formally recognize this individual, and I think he's tuning in tonight. So I'm going to say a few words about this person. You're going to know who it is in a minute. I think maybe everybody knows. So the Shem Tov Award was created by the Jewish Federation of New Hampshire to recognize volunteers from synagogues across New Hampshire who have provided outstanding service to their local Jewish communities. Those honored with the Shem Tov Award have served their local Jewish communities in the same spirit that the Federation serves the statewide needs of all of New Hampshire's Jews. The Federation offers social services for those of us most in need and funds educational opportunities for children and adults on Israel, Jewish culture, as well as anti-Semitism. It continues to stand up against anti-Semitism, collaborating with the ADL of New England, empowering students to combat it. The Federation also funds financial assistance grants for campership, as well as Israel engagement to children and teens who could not do those things otherwise. So earlier this year, Temple of Israel's Board of Directors nominated Ken Cohn to receive the Shem Tov Award this year. Having a strong drive for a calmer pace of life in the beauty of New Hampshire, Ken and Marie moved up here in 1984 from New Jersey, finding it to be full, and joined Temple of Israel in 1984, finding it, that's what he described, full of welcoming, down-to-earth people that made them feel at home. And he's been here ever since. Ken has been a staple in the community at TI, and I reached out to a number of people that know him quite well, and I actually got a great response. I got a lot of wonderfully nice things that they said about him, so I felt like I would share their words about Ken tonight. Ken is a real people person. He has an easygoing nature and demonstrates sincere concern about our Temple Israel community. Ken goes out of his way to connect with congregants and to facilitate support to those of us who may need a shoulder to lean on. I could always count on Ken to help run the services and to engage the children in a lively discussion about the whys of Judaism during junior congregation. Ken helped to lead that service for a number of years. Ken has a lev tov, a good heart, which is especially visible when he sees someone in need. This is most recently demonstrated by him arranging the meal train for Renee Brenner while she's undergoing treatment for cancer. And she's also going to be enjoying one of these deli boxes, which I dropped off to her this afternoon. And she's doing really well. She's actually quite hungry and eating well too. So thank you for that, Ken. Quote, Kenny is a definition of a mensch, constantly reaching out to congregants to check on their well-being and to get to know them. Ken has coordinated the member in the Spotlight with Kol Nidre as well, or the Kol Israel newsletter that comes out each month. And one of his missions has been to kind of get every member to have a little bit of like a page of just get to know each other better. It's basically like a little summary of your life to date. And the most recent one that was coordinated was with Manny Lowy, and if you haven't already read it, I highly recommend it. It's fascinating. Ken is also, people told me that Ken is also known for his sense of humor. I did not know this part, but he's fondly remembered for entertaining people with his impersonation of Elvis Presley. That was a big thing. I want to see that again. Ken is a man with ideas, and his Zoom book club that he coordinates is going strong, and I encourage everyone to check out that. He would not want me to not mention that, so I'm mentioning his book club that meets every month. They have lively discussions in that, so we really want you to come on over and check it out. Quote, Ken is an example of a big person who quietly does little things to help our temple and our temple members, one person at a time, one day at a time, one event at a time. Ken was unable to be here tonight, but wanted to give his sincere thanks to the board of directors for bestowing the Shenandoah award on him. He is honored to receive it and is very appreciative. And his wish is that he wants to encourage everybody to select an area of interest at the temple and get involved in any way that you feel you can do. So that was his wish for everybody going forward here. So, there you go. Congratulations, Ken. You deserve it.
I was kind of conflicted as to what I wanted to talk about tonight because we just recently had the holiday of Rosh Chodesh, the New Moon Festival, the New Month Festival, for what month we're in now? Islam! Woohoo! A month of light, which is very appropriate that we're here, when it's getting very dark, very early out. There's what to be. So we're coming up. Well, before I go on, wait, I said light, but why does that mean? Why is this a month of light? Very dark. Because it's very dark, because Shabbat, the candle lighting was at 3:59 today. I would say tonight, that's not tonight, it is afternoon. It still qualifies as mid-afternoon. So what is coming up this month? Ian. Ooh, did I hear it? Did I hear Hanukkah? Yes, I did. This is the month where we celebrate the festival of Hanukkah, which is the Festival of Lights. So we have this festival coming up, which periodically I do have to, counsel people who are Jewish, who don't know the Jewish calendar very well, or the holidays, when they ask about the major holiday of Hanukkah, and I say, no, it's not that major. Contrary to what you might have been told, you don't need to take any days off work for it. So in case anybody threw that out there, sorry to spoil that little ruse for you, but it's one of the minor holidays. Just because it's minor does not mean that it lacks in importance. It actually presents a very important message to us, and I think especially in a year like this, where we talk about darkness and light. It's not just real darkness and real light. It's also on a much deeper level. There's the literal darkness and light, and there's the figurative darkness and light, the poetic idea of darkness and light. And so that's why I think it's important to note that the holiday commemorates two main things. So there was two big miracles. What was the first miracle? Or one of the miracles? Judy.
The oil stayed.
What's that?
The oil lasted 8 days.
Bingo. Yes. The ding, 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 ding. Yes. We're cooking with grease tonight. Speaking of Hanukkah, we'll be cooking with grease then too. So there was one little container of oil that was unspoiled by the Greeks. who did a really good job leaving the temple an absolute schlufy mess. And so this little container of oil, which was only supposed to last for 1 day and night, lasted how long?
8 days.
8 days and nights. 8 days a week. I don't think that's where the Beatles got it from, by the way. But so it lasted. So that's quite a miraculous thing that they were able to stretch this little bit of oil out, that it actually lasted, and they were able to use that for the rededication ceremony for the temple, so they could go back in and worship as a people again. That's a pretty big deal. But there was another miracle as well. This is oftentimes the one that doesn't get talked about. Yeah. Yes. Very good. The Maccabees. The Maccabees, actually, they were this little ragtag, tiny little band of people who rose up against this massive, mighty Greek army, and they won. And because of that, that was actually one of the few periods in the history of Israel where we again were able, as a people, to live in and rule our ancestral homeland ourselves without worrying about some other country being over us. So we actually had a little bit of, it didn't last, but for the time being, for a little while, for a couple generations, we were able to actually do what we wanted to do again. So that's the fact that there was this small little group of people who were able to overcome what should have been this massive obstacle that would have stopped most people. That's the miracle, I think, that we should focus on most especially. That's the poetic light. It's not that it's not that we're talking about real fire and darkness, but it's that we're talking about the fact that these people who were under oppressive conditions, who by all rights should have at some point maybe said, okay, it's too much for me, I give up. They didn't give up. They didn't give up. They pushed on, and it was hard. I'm not saying it was easy and everything was all peachy keen and that they were just able to just roll right on through the Greeks, but they were able to achieve their goals, even though it took a lot of work. And I think that that's where we are right now in our current world, and in 2020, it may be over soon. I'm not going to go any more rants about 2020, but we have to take this as a reminder that this is a point for us to kind of remind ourselves, one, God willing, this isn't going to last forever, and that if we keep persevering, if we don't give up hope, we're going to make it out the other side eventually. We're going to get through this. It's going to take some work. We're all sitting here with masks right now. We're all, spaced out a little bit more than maybe we would like to be. With the group that we have here, we could very comfortably be sitting in our chapel, but we can't. So we have to make adjustments to our life that are a little bit that are difficult sometimes, that are inconvenient. But we have to remind ourselves that much like the Maccabees and their people, the Jewish people who followed them, at the end of everything, when the war was over, they were still standing. So this is a reminder to us that eventually this will all be over, and we're still going to be standing as well. And so may we each be a beacon of light to one another in the darkness that is currently over us, and remind ourselves that this is not forever, that we're going to get through this, and that we're going to be eventually, God willing, stronger. Shabbat shalom, guys. Okay. We are going to continue with Elaine on page 34. We rise. This is again, it's not the abbreviated one, maybe largely abbreviated one. Aleinu l'shabeach Adonai kol ha'teigu ha'yotzeh b'reshit shelo aseh k'goy ha'ratzot v'lo samanu mishpechot ha'adama shelo zamdil k'gam v'gor aleinu ha'amam v'anachnu korim ומשתחווים עולים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'nemar Adonai lemelech al haaretz, Hayom Naku, Yeh Adonai echad, U'Shemo echad. You may be seated if you wish. We are going to take a moment to remember those who have gone before us and are no longer walk this world with us. This week, here at Temple Israel, we commemorate the yard sites of the following. Tomorrow, the 21st, are the yard sites of Nathan Ekman, Samuel Kaufman, and Harvey David Rubin. 22nd are the yard sites of Ruth Hammond and Paul Miner. 23rd, Janet Leibson and Ida Resnick. 24th is the yard site of Sidney J. Siegel. On the 25th, Rebecca Kramer. 26th, we remember Colum Hybish and Abraham Salton. 27th are the yard sites of William Rogadier, David Holtzman, and Sharon Rubin. Any other yard sites coming up this week that I failed to mention that need to be included? Yard sites. And we do remember the members of our congregational family who have passed away in the previous year and their loved ones who remain with us. Ori Ben Chaya, Frederick Violet, Irma Wallen, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Alma Arbery, Henry Gutman, Larry Grodman, and this past week we also now offer our condolences to the family of Harold Gross, who was laid to rest this past Wednesday. Shalom. I invite all those in mourning, all those observing a yard site, please rise in your place. And as we look at page 36 for the Kadishia Cohn, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Yama Nivra Hirtei, Yamdif Malchutei, L'chayetron Yonetron, Ut Chayet Obek Israel, Agadah Bizman Kariv Imru Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Merarach, De'alam V'Lame'anayah, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitbahar, Yitramam, Yitnasei, Yitadar, Yitalel, Yitalal, Shemet Rishab, Rifu, Le'ela, Min Kol Birchata V'Shirata, Tushbachata, V'Nechemata, V'Niran, Amah, V'Yimru Amen. Say shalom and Booyah, say shalom. Aleinu v'Bnei Israel, v'Shvitei v'Yimru. Amen. And the memories always be for us. Maybe see it. Some quick announcements. Share some good tidings as well, some happy tidings, because that's what Judaism is all about. We share the good times, the bad times, and everything in between. We have some birthdays coming up this week. Da-da-da. First on the list, November 23rd, is Sophia DePass. Woo-hoo! Number 11, look at you, double one. I like that better. I'm done doing that, I swear. On the 25th is the birthday of Jonas Welch, who is celebrating his bar mitzvah year coming up here, number 13. 26th is the birthday of Michael Davidow. He's not telling how old he is. And the 24th, we're celebrating the anniversary of Tony and Bernie Gasser, Gasser Olander's parents, 47 years. 47 years. So just some quick shout outs to our fearless and intrepid treasurer, John Weber, for keeping us an eye on the finances and keeping us going on an even keel there. To Ken Cohn and to Nori Overlander for setting up and maintaining the Reedy Brenner Mill train. to Nadav Matthews, who is out in the lobby, for help with the media and live stream. So now all we have here with the live stream, that is Nadav who set that up. And we actually have now 2 cameras, so one facing this way, the other that's facing that way, so you kind of get a feel for the whole room. So thank you to him for his work he continues to do on that. Jeff Klein for handling the house maintenance issues, including the dreaded boiler issues that have been plaguing us for a while. Thank you for that. That's to David Winthrop for maintaining our yard site boards, as well as our Taurus rolls. So just to let you guys know, he still comes in, even when we were completely shut down, he come in every week and roll the Taurus rolls to their appropriate positions where they should be if we had services, to make sure they're getting some love and some use. Because if you let them just sit without being rolled, that's when actually they start to get brittle and go bad and have problems. Also, the Kim Cohn for the book club. Carol Sternberg, who is out, I believe, getting something ready for after services, for also maintaining our beautiful gift shop. And to everyone on the board and the religious school staff for diligently working to make sure that the synagogue and school continue to run as a well-oiled machine through these very tough times. And that includes our new director, Mark Stover, who couldn't be here tonight, for continuing to provide imaginative leadership for our school. As well, I would like to commend Josh and everyone else who had anything to do with setting this up tonight, making sure that we had the service, a family Shabbat service for the community. And everybody, Josh said, everybody who I just mentioned previously had something to do with that. So it really does take a village sometimes to make sure that we have things like this, especially now with so many logistical challenges. So really thank you guys for picking up the ball and running it down the field. That is all the announcements that I have. Mr. President, do you have anything else? All right.
We have an interview.
Oh, that's right, yes. This is a double header week for us here at Temple Israel, because we also have live in-person services tomorrow morning at 9:30 in the a.m. So it's going to be our next Shabbat Express. So it's a little bit of a shorter service in lieu of a traditional Musaf service. We're doing an extended Torah discussion session. So bring your questions and your hungry and thirsty minds. And so that will be live streamed as well. So for those who are not able, for whatever reason, to make it in, obviously we do understand that many people are going to not be able to make it in for some time. So we are happy to have the live streaming available for those people. But we're planning on having a minion, so we'll be able to do a Torah service among other things. So tune in one way or the other for that. All right, so much excitement going on here. All right, this is the deli night that y'all have been waiting for, so don't forget to pick up your...
They'll be on a table out back when you leave. They have your names on it.
All right.
You guys have 2, because you're big fan.
I ordered 2, what's that say about me? Yes, it's all personalized, so make sure you grab on the way out. So we're going to conclude with we'll do a Olam, we'll sing Shalom Aleichem, and then I'll do a Kiddush in here for everybody, and then there will be the little family Kiddush cups out there for anyone who would like to partake in some fine, refreshing, sparkling white grape juice in celebration of Shabbat. Yeah, fancy, or schmancy, yeah. Okay, the Olam, page 38. Oh, let's pick a good 2 here. So many. We'll do the Lone Ranger thing. I like that. Olam Hashem Alak B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'Nasa V'Tefzokol Azayim Hashem Moni Rab Yatarei Kitlot Takol Levado Yimlot Nora Umayara V'Movei V'Hu Yikei V'Tzifara V'Chabi Sheni Am Shalom Ha'Ira V'Yiresh V'Di Tachli V'Lo Amos V'Hamizra V'U'ene V'Tayone V'Zorka Levi Yetzara V'U'nesi Umanos Limen Nakosi V'Yom Nekra V'Yador V'Kiruchi V'Shambi Ya'ira V'Rufiga V'Yatzia Donai Le'V'Lo V'Ira. I go silver. And then see, we're gonna go back to page 8, I believe. Page 8, no, page. We're gonna show them what I think. Page 6. Missed it by that much. Page 6, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bohem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei And now, choose your own adventure novel that you kept your finger on the one page when you weren't sure about the choice you made. Kiddush, page 32. Please rise. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei bri hagafei. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'shem v'mitzvotav v'ratzav b'anu. Shabbat kodsho me'av ratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'ma'aseh b'reshit. Yom tefillah nikra'eh kodesh zecher l'tziyad mitzrayim. Anu v'charta notanu gilashta mikol ha'amim v'shamat roshecha ya'amaru ratzon im altam. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Shabbat shalom l'chulam. Good Shabbos, everyone. This time, I remember to take my mask up before I
So I walked in the moment after we were supposed to read. It was literally the moment. I was very excited.
Hey, Ian. Okay. I'll show you something. Everybody has, yes. Remember we were talking about that.
Dada, can I show you? Dada, can I show you something? Dada!
Hey guys! Yay, virtual hugs! Social distancing hugs. Fist bump.